Hi, this is Angela from The Root, and we're excited to talk to Kelly Rowland and Marsai Martin about their new film, Fantasy Football, which is out on November 25th. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. So you guys have a new film coming out, Fantasy Football, on November 25th. Can you tell us a little bit about what it's all about?
So I play a girl named Callie, and of course, her and her family have always constantly moved around ever since she was little because of her football player dad. And yeah, long story short, something crazy happens with the game Madden that she has, and next thing you know, it's a whole whirlwind for the whole family. And she gets to control her dad on the football field to kind of just upstart his career again.
So one of the things that I really loved was the father-daughter relationship in the film, and that's something that you don't often see, particularly in Black films. So I know, Marsai, you were one of the producers on the film. Was that something that was intentional, that you really wanted to focus in on that father-daughter relationship?
What really drew me in was the fact that they did have a father-son project in the beginning, but they wanted to create a father-daughter dynamic because of how original the overall project was, but also the heart to it that just a normal father-daughter could have. And just imagine it in these types of circumstances.
I also loved, I watched it with my 12-year-old daughter, and we're constantly, her dad and I are trying to get her to be interested in STEM and robotics and things like that. So I really loved that your character particularly made it cool to be into STEM and robotics. Is that something that you can connect with personally?
Oh, for sure. I'm not tech savvy at all. You know, that's why I act. But, you know, I think being able to tell those stories in a very unique way and make sure that everybody kind of resonates with it somehow, some way. I mean, there's like a whole career based on robotics and technology and the beauty behind that. So I think it was really important to, of course, show the football aspect of it, but also just being a regular teenager wanting to do these things that are, very inspirational. So.
And Kelly, I loved your character so much. Being a mom, you very much held it down with the family, and you had no problem telling your husband, who was a big-time football player, call him out when he was wrong. So were you able to draw on your own personal experience as a mom with this role?
Absolutely. I mean, I think, like Marsai said, one of the things that really drew me into the script was this father-daughter dynamic. You know what I mean? And the fact that I'm like actually playing referee between the two. So it was awesome. And of course, I mean, mom life always bleeds into everything.
Absolutely.
It's great.
We all came to love you, with your voice as a part of Destiny's Child and then your solo career. But you've been also doing some really great things in terms of acting. So where do you feel most comfortable, singing or acting?
I mean, I grew up singing. I mean, acting is very new, but I love it. I've always watched movies, studied them, loved them, watched them over and over and over again just to know and recite the lines back. And it's just a new place to flex and try to spread your wings creatively. I think it's just another way to feel some of that out. And it's really cool because there's so many ideas, there's so many stories to tell. Specifically stories of Black women, Black girls, Black families and relationships and dynamics. There's so many things to explore. It's like, why not?